Until the last decade, YouTube Rewinds were once the heart of the platform, vibrant, raw, and absolutely full of life. But now, they're remembered as a series that lost its spark, which just couldn't connect with its audience. Today, we expose the dramatic rise and tragic fall of YouTube Rewinds. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more similar videos. YouTube Rewinds began as a wild celebration of creativity and viral moments that defined YouTube. Every year, creators came together to show what made the platform that year so special. But as the years passed, magic faded. Let's take a journey through each rewind from its humble beginnings to its final, fateful edition in 2019. 2010 to 2012, the fresh start. In the early days, YouTube Rewind was raw and real. In 2010, YouTube Rewind was a small, exciting collage of viral clips, funny tales, and epic moments. It was a time when YouTube was still a playground for amateurs and dreamers. It was pure creativity without any boundaries. Viewers saw the spirit of the platform in every single clip, a mix of unscripted energy and genuine joy. By 2011 and 2012, Rewind grew a bit more organized. The videos captured the very best of YouTube's quirky trends and the emerging stars of the platform that year. The content was a humble tribute to what made YouTube that year so unique. Every clip felt like a hidden gem, a spark of raw innovation. The early Rewinds were simple, unscripted, and very authentic, something that truly represented a community of everyday creators. 2013 and 2014, the rise of star power. As YouTube exploded in popularity, so did Rewind. In 2013, Rewind stepped up its game with a more polished look. Big names started to appear, and for the first time, the video felt like a real event. It was a time when every view felt like a piece of history in the making. By 2014, YouTube Rewind had evolved into a full-blown spectacle. The videos now feature top creators and celebrities. The production values soared, bright colors, flashy edits, and high-energy music took the center stage. The platform was growing up, and Rewind was its proud, flashy graduation ceremony. Yet, even then, not everyone was happy. Some fans whispered that the Rewind was losing the raw, unfiltered spirit of early YouTube. But for many, it was still a celebration of the good times, a giant collage of what made internet fun that year. 2015 and 2016, the turning point. Then came 2015. YouTube Rewind became bigger and bolder. The video now tried to capture only the viral clips, but also the big moments that shaped pop culture. It was a time when everything changed overnight. More brands, more polished look, and a bigger push to impress advertisers took hold. The energy was still high, but cracks began to appear. Some longtime fans noticed that the Rewind was starting to look too perfect, like a well-scripted ad rather than a genuine celebration. The spontaneity that made it so magical in the early days was beginning to fade. In 2016, Rewind tried to balance the old and the new. The video featured both classic viral moments and fresh, over-the-top segments designed to wow a growing audience. But in the rush to keep up with the trends and boost viewer numbers, it started to feel a bit forced. The magic was still there, but it was being hidden under layers of polish and corporate influence. Controversy wasn't loud yet, but whispers of what happened to our YouTube Rewind began to echo in the comments. 2017, the peak and warning signs. By 2017, YouTube Rewind had reached its peak in production value and in controversy. The video had massive production and a star-studded lineup. It was bold, brash, and bursting with high-end visuals. It promised to capture every trending moment, every viral dance, every meme that ruled the internet in 2017. But again, not everyone was impressed. Critics pointed out that the video felt out of touch with the real YouTube community. The creators who really built the platform were missing from the final cut. Instead, Rewind featured celebrities and polished content that many felt was a far cry from the messy, authentic spirit of its early years. Warning signs were there. This was not the YouTube we loved. The backlash started slow, with a few harsh comments, yet the more video leaned into the mainstream, the louder the discontent grew. Rewind 2017 was both a spectacle and a signal. The heart of YouTube was being replaced by a glossy corporate vision. 2018, the final nail in the coffin. Then came the infamous YouTube Rewind of 2018, the year that changed every single thing. YouTube Rewind 2018 became the most disliked video on the platform. The response was explosive. Fans and creators alike were outraged, saying, "This video is a complete betrayal," they said. The 2018 edition was a sanitized, overproduced mashup that missed almost almost every key moment that made YouTube great in 2018. Iconic videos and the creators who people really connected with were left out. Instead, the final cut felt like a generic commercial, a bland display meant to please advertisers rather than celebrate real creativity. Social media lit up with furious comments. Every dislike, every angry tweet was a cry for the return of authenticity. Rewind of 2018 was a final nail in the coffin for the series that had lost its soul. It wasn't a failure, it was a complete collapse of what once was a proud tradition. Everything changed in a span of just a couple of years. 2019, the end of an era. By 2019, YouTube Rewind had lost nearly all of its original spirit. The 2019 edition was the last official Rewind video produced by YouTube. It tried to recapture the magic of earlier years but ended up feeling like a shadow of its former self. The video was criticized for its heavy reliance on flashy graphics and mainstream celebrities, completely ignoring the grassroots moments that once defined the platform. Fans were disappointed. They missed the raw, unfiltered creativity that had once brought them together. In fact, fans commented that this year's Rewind felt like watching a WatchMojo video that features the top 10 list. The decline was dramatic. What was once a proud celebration had become an empty display of corporate ambition. The fallout was severe. Not only did the video receive a record number of dislikes, but it also marked a turning point in how creators and fans viewed YouTube as a whole. The once celebrated tradition of Rewind was now seen as a cautionary tale, a lesson in how chasing mass appeal can destroy the soul of an entire community. The lessons learned. Looking back, what went wrong with YouTube Rewinds? It all comes down to one thing: authenticity was lost. In the early years, Rewind captured the messy, unpredictable, vibrant energy of YouTube. It was a genuine celebration of creativity, but as the platform grew, the pressure to conform to advertiser-friendly standards and corporate interests took over. Rewind began to feel like a show designed by executives for executives. The raw moments that made YouTube special each year were scrubbed away, replaced by polished, sanitized content that looks good on paper but felt hollow in reality. Critics warned this is the final nail in the coffin of what YouTube used to be. Their words echoed through the community as more and more viewers felt the same way. What YouTube was once known as the unscripted, real, and sometimes imperfect content was slipping away. The backlash wasn't just about one video, it was a sign of a larger shift. Independent creators felt left out. Loyal fans saw their favorite moments erased, and YouTube, in its quest for global appeal, lost touch with its roots. The dramatic rise and fall of Rewind serves as a powerful lesson in the race for mass appeal. Never sacrifice the genuine voice of the community. Controversy and drama aside, the decline of YouTube Rewind is a story of change. It reflects how even the biggest name and most successful traditions can falter when they lose sight of what made them great in the first place. As platforms and even YouTubers evolve, the real challenge is staying true to the spirit that first captured the viewers' hearts. So there you have it. This was what went wrong with YouTube Rewinds. If you enjoyed this video, check out our next feature for more mind-blowing stories and insider secrets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.